What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, another cleaning video, your favorite videos of all time. But if you guys are new here, my name is Rebekah Varney. Thank you so much for stopping in. We do some motherhood lifestyle content on here, as well as routines, cleaning videos, that type of thing. I drink a lot of coffee. I talk about health and fitness, these types of things. So if you're into that, please stick around so we can have fun in the future. But right now, you guys, I always start with dishes, okay? Every time I do a cleaning video, dishes are my thing. I feel like it is the one thing that it needs to just get out of the way so your sink can be clean and then you can move on to the counters. So after I did my dishes, which took me about 15-20 minutes because I had a lot to do, I decided to just hold off on putting them away because they had to dry because I don't have a dishwasher. So I ended up going right into cleaning the stove, which you guys will see. I kind of left the stove a little bit dirty there for a while because I knew I'd be doing a video. So we are moving into that in a little bit, but for now we're just going to work on cleaning the dishes. Is everyone else like this where they need to scrub and shine their sink to make their kitchen just look gorgeous? That's what I do every single time. It just completes the deal for me. And I noticed today that I haven't cleaned the windowsill in a while. I've been watching a couple other, YouTube channels, videos, I should say, of people cleaning their windowsills. And I was like, man, I haven't done that in a while. So I decided to do that after this. But are you guys excited for Valentine's Day coming up? I'm very excited. We're actually not able to go out on Valentine's Day per se, but we are definitely going this Friday, which is in 2 days. And we're going to be going to Salt Lake City because we live in Utah. But we live about 40-ish minutes from Salt Lake, about 45 minutes or so. So it's definitely not close, but we are excited to go and try a brand new restaurant that we've never been to. I feel like all of the really fancy restaurants are in Salt Lake. So it's like, we're going there. I want to try some new food. I'm a big foodie. So I'm very excited for our date night. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys are going to do for Valentine's Day. as I mentioned before, my stove kind of was let go for a little while, and I definitely needed to deep clean it. Normally I just use the Meyers spray and just kind of clean it that way with like a rag, but this time it needed a vacuum, and I also needed to really get a good clean in there and sanitize it. So I ended up going with the Clorox spray, and I don't like using toxic products in my home. I try my best to do everything non-toxic, but you know, as it goes, it gets very expensive, and sometimes we can't always afford it. But I definitely love to get a clean stove and just start over, kind of like reset it, and then use my Meyers spray after that. I realized that I hadn't soaked these for a while, so I decided to soak and clean them. They needed a good deep clean, so I wiped them off after. So moving on to the table, you guys, again, if you have watched my previous videos of my kitchen cleaning, you will know that we don't have a lot of space in our house for like putting crap. So this table ends up consuming so much stuff, and I hate it because this is where we eat and everything like that. But I also don't want it in like the walkway, the living room. And the reason I don't want it in the walkway is because it looks so tacky. It's just right there. Everyone can see it when they come to the front door. And I want that table to look aesthetically pleasing, if you know what I mean. Sorry, my watch keeps going off. But yeah, I definitely feel like this table is just the one that just absorbs everything, and I'm really trying to work on that and figure that out. But we are taking down this wall very soon, and we are doing a kitchen reno, so definitely subscribe and stay tuned for that if you're interested in that kind of content. If I had the energy to clean my floors every single day, that I would, and if I had the time, I would, but I just don't, you know? And it drives me nuts because we have linoleum tile or linoleum, whatever it is, and it just gets so dirty and messy. And this floor was here, you know, originally. We haven't changed it yet. That's why I'm looking so forward to changing over our flooring and like taking out the wall and repainting, and we're probably going to get new cabinetries. But if we don't get new cabinets, we're probably just going to like sand it and paint it down, or sand it down and paint it and make it look really nice with like really cute handles and everything like that. So I'm very excited for a new kitchen coming very soon. now that the floors are done, it's time to put together the oven again. And like I said earlier, I end up wiping these down, cleaning them, and a lot of the grease and stuff came off. I wouldn't say it's like the most perfect clean ever, but I did soak them for like a good 30-40 minutes, and then I wiped them down. So they look pretty good, but it feels good to have a clean stove again, and makes my kitchen look very nice. This old kitchen, it's hard for it to look nice, but yeah, it does its job once the oven is done and the sink. And I'm actually going to move on to the microwave soon after I clean the counters, because I felt like it really needed a deep clean too. So as you guys can see, the microwave is seriously so dirty. I mean, I've seen worse in The Office, if you've seen that show. But this microwave needs some love. See that little paper towel spot on there? Yeah, I soaked that out and it came off, so I'm glad. I wasn't having to like really work hard to getting that off. It just kind of, you know, soaked off with the soapy water. So we're good there, but it did take some effort. I feel like I was cleaning this microwave for like 10 minutes because I was just wiping a lot down. There was a lot of little crumbs and stuff that ended up on the floor, so I had to bring out the vacuum again and re-vacuum everything. But majority of it looks great now, and I'm glad that I took the time to deep clean this microwave because it really needed it. I did the top because the top was really dusty. It collects a lot of dust just sitting on our little, like, I don't know what you call that. It's a rack. That's also something we're going to be getting rid of once we get our new kitchen put in. So I'm very excited for that too, because it just looks kind of tacky, to be honest. was gonna get crazy and clean out the refrigerator, but I just feel like with a toddler and without my husband here, it would be so much work and neglect, and I didn't want to do that. So I ended up just cleaning the outside, and I used my Meyers spray, and my whole kitchen just smelled so good after I did all these cleaning things. But I finally cleaned the outside of the kitchen, and I also cleaned the pantry on the outside, and it just looks so much better. I really think that these blinds needed some dusting, so I went in with my giant duster and I cleaned all of that off. And I ultimately, after I dust and stuff and I clean like the detail stuff, which my refrigerator still needs some love, and maybe the cabinets need to be wiped down, but besides all that, I feel like my kitchen is very clean now, and it's nice. It's just nice to be able to look at it and it's all clean. But if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe for future videos, and I will definitely see you guys on the next video. Thank you. Bye.